Twitch. No, I'm sorry, we have to go to Restream. What? Did I have the wrong thing up the whole time on Twitch? Maybe I did. I have no idea. Whatever. What am I playing as? Oh, no. Wait, no. Perfect. Yeah, I was going to say, am I playing it on PS4 or PS5? Who even knows? I could play it on either, honestly. Alright, so Narg. First I need to take the chat and put it in OBS, because if I have to look at YouTube every time, my head's going to explode. But now here's a genuine dilemma, okay? I want to do a Resident Evil marathon this year. Do you think it's worth buying 10 Resident Evil games? Oh my god, what the fuck was that? You think it's worth buying 10 Resident Evil games in addition to the double pack I have already for Xbox? Because what I did is I had to buy the new Splatoon game. So there's a single player Splatoon game coming out, and I will be playing that. What the fuck is going on? Crimson Desert? Is it done? System software, are you serious? Here, let's update Pragmata if it has one. Okay. I would not make you buy more. Well, I kind of want to, because I want to hit 100,000 gamer score. I am well aware that by playing a lot of these games... Oh no, you know what I don't have? Do I have AC4 on Xbox? Am I about to literally cuck myself? Do I? I guess I am buying all those games, huh? This is incredibly financially stupid of me, by the way. Fuck it. Lord, okay. But I did buy the amiibo for the new Splatoon game, which obviously I don't open because I just collect amiibo. And then I bought the video, what is it called? I bought the game. It's apparently coming out in July. It's no biggie. I'll just make sure I have enough. It's all good. Yeah, no, did I... Because, like, here's the thing. I want to play Resident Evil again. Oh, yeah. Well, why don't we... Since this is the Assassin's Creed stream, which, by the way, apparently I need to update my system software anyway. Who could have seen this one coming? Who even knows what they changed? It's so stupid. Black Flag on 360, Black Flag on Xbox One. No, you're actually onto something, alright? This is going to be the worst thing I will indulge Narg on. I went to go look for pre-orders today for that new female Splatoon amiibo. It was sold the fuck out on like 2 different websites. Only the female Splatoon, Inkling, Squid, whatever. Only the female one was sold out. So, I don't think Narg is actually wrong. I have to say it. I have to give it to him. I don't think he's actually wrong. There are some very interesting and sick people. No, they made one for a male character, some big manta ray, because Splatoon is completely different from when I played it. I played Splatoon 2, I don't even think I played Splatoon 1, and I played it for a little bit, and there was no way to play with your friends, so I just dropped it. And then they made Splatoon 3, I own it, I never played it, whatever. You fast forward, now they have Splatoon fucking whatever. It's just stupid, bro. I never got into Splatoon. I know it's some dude's, like, really fun and favorite, like, game. Also, this brings up a good point. If I'm going to play the Assassin's Creed series again, like, Remastered's one thing. I guess I'm just cooked on this. But why don't I replay, like, most of the games on Xbox? Since I played almost all of them on PS4. That is a good point. I didn't even think about that. Is Viff here? Viff is not here. Viff is gonna love what I'm about to say. I'm gonna fucking buy Unity. I'm gonna buy Unity and Syndicate again. It's gonna be a fantastic set of playthroughs that I'm gonna make. Wait, did I already put Unity in? I might have already put Unity in. I wasn't looking. And then someday, they all deserted you? Who? Yo, Origins is $474. Someday I'm playing the whole series again on Xbox, bro. I still have to get the platinum for Assassin's Creed Origins. I know that I don't really care about platinums on, you know, on PlayStation as much, but I am basically prepped to get the platinum on it. So I probably should. Fucking Ubisoft. Yeah, did I play the Ezio collection on PS4? I think I did. Yeah, I definitely did. That's the nice thing, is that all these games that came out on Xbox One are like $2 now. Like, they're literally chump change. Like Far Cry 5, I played Far Cry 5 ages ago. Oh, controller? Okay. Alright. Enough of that, though. Sorry. No, not enough of that. Let's go to fucking this. No. Let's see. Viff is going to show up in 5 seconds, and he's going to take it from you. Yeah, they dropped a trailer for Resynced. I didn't even look. I didn't even know. Alright, so, Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced out July 9th. Overhauled combat, blah, blah, blah. There you go. They already talked about it. You'll be able to get it on PS5, PS5 Pro, Xbox Series X, PC, the usual stores, streaming Black Nut. I've never heard of that. Built from the ground up in Assassin's Creed Shadows' engine. New features. So they have the officers from Odyssey. Playas have been reworked. What the fuck is a playa? A beach? What the fuck does that mean? What was that mechanic? I don't know. Old shanties are back, as well as new ones. You could use captured ships to generate passive income. More customization options for like skins and pets. Additional missions and scenes featuring the original voice act. Oh shit, that's cool. No, I know playa means beach, but what was a playa in AC4? Like, there was a beach mechanic? I don't know what that was. New takedowns, new parrying, quick-fire rope dart, and a new enemy type. Observe, which extends your eagle vision. Crouch anywhere! Oh my god! Alright, well, y'all know what we're doing on July 4th, right? That's why we have to finish this shit. We have to play the original game. I'm gonna play the original game after or before I play Liberation, because if I'm playing Liberation, it doesn't really matter when I play Liberation. Manual jump! Side ejects! Oh my god, it's gonna be peak! That's so good! Was Black Flag some sort of great game? People consider it to be one of the top, like, 3 or 4 Assassin's Creed games. Some people say it's the best Assassin's Creed game that they ever made. So, yes, actually, it's considered to be one of the top games Ubisoft has ever created. So much so that they tried to make that multiplayer-only Skull and Bones, and, obviously that didn't go too well, needless to say. In fact, I might as well just show it on stream, since we're all here. Just so that way I'm not, like, just talking into the air. So here you go. Assassin's Creed Black Flag, this is the Ubisoft page themselves. So Edward Kenway is back when the game releases in July 9th, 2026. 13 years after the original game's launch, it's a faithful recreation of Black Flag, enhancing the latest version of the Anvil engine, with many of the game's original developers returning to bring the game to the latest generation of hardware. You'll return to the Caribbean, blah, blah, blah. You'll relive his story, the usual, right? So this is what I was talking about. That obviously, graphically, it's going to be in the Shadows engine, which I have no problem with. I don't think Shadows look that bad, so I think that's fine. Water rendering, etc., blah, blah, blah. You can assign officers. This is a mechanic, I believe, from Odyssey, and so you'll be able to assign them to your ship to give more abilities and things. I don't really remember this, which is why I was going to replay this shit anyway. Customization, new missions, old shanties, new takedowns, new parrying, rope dart, which I don't even remember it being in this game, so maybe it is, and I just never used it. Observe, which I guess allows you to see more. Crouch anywhere, which is a new thing as well. Dive, so you could dive anywhere, which I thought was in the original. Shadows and low light will affect your visibility. Secondary weapons have been added, like shrapnel bombs and stuff like that, which is cool. Enemy ships and factions reworked to add different equipment, so enemies will feel less like generic ships. Manual jump, which is like a huge thing that's like missing in a lot of Assassin's Creed games. Side ejects, height gaining back ejects, quicker interrupts between parkour. So this is actually cool. This could be like a really, really cool version. I just hate that they removed the present day shit, but it is what it is. And then they give the PC specs. I don't have a PS5 Pro. Physical copy only available through local retailers, which is what I'll be getting. I mean, like, should I even get, like, a good edition of this? Launch edition? I mean, this is gonna get sniped so fucking badly, bro. You get digital code of the Blackbeard Crimson. What present-day stuff does Black Flag have? Basically, you work as an Abstergo intern, and Sean and Rebecca are there as well. And the entire game is like you figuring out that Juno has escaped after this game and like what she's trying to do, and it leads to the whole plot line with the sages. Basically, everything about it gets tossed. Like I say, it gets resolved in that comic. The only thing that remains is the idea that a lot of Isu reincarnated, pretty much. That's pretty much the only thing that remains, and that becomes a plot point later in Valhalla, because Valhalla is the fucking Avengers of the Assassin's Creed series. Quite literally, there almost wasn't a single plot line that they didn't put in Valhalla, frankly. And it's kind of mind-boggling that they put that much important shit in one game. It's actually wild. And then, you know, unfortunately, they tied it together with some of the worst gameplay of the series. It's very tragic, honestly. Because you could tell a lot of love went into Valhalla, just not in the... Are you fucking for real, dude? Well, I didn't die. But that also doesn't help. Admittedly, it didn't have a ton of present-day stuff, but it did have some, and unfortunately it's just gonna get gutted, because everyone fucking hates the present-day shit, and I think it's such an interesting narrative frame, and just everyone bitches about it 24/7. So, I really hate that. That's like my fucking Phantom Menace isn't so bad of the Assassin's Creed series. It's the present-day shit isn't that bad. You guys are just impatient. Sorry, I was having a heart-to-heart. Yeah, no problem. If you had something serious going on, it's all good. This isn't a job. Don't worry about it. Moreover, you didn't really miss anything from the last stream anyway. Ash is already comatose, and Narg was too busy talking about Inklings and Splatoon. Okay. So basically, from now till July 9th, we have to beat this game and Black Flag Original. So, just in case anyone was wondering what the schedule will be, Assassin's Creed is returning basically full-time to the schedule. Oh, it's down there? The way that they had it, it looked like it was up here. Okay, can I just leap of faith off? Am I dead? I'm totally dead. Okay, anyway, whatever. It's fine. I don't care. Should have just gone on the left. It looked like it was high up. I guess I was wrong. Sounds like a tall order. Were you around when we were marathoning the fucking Ezio games? It's not a tall order at all. That's like totally reasonable. Yeah, dude, that shit's way high up. Oh my fucking lord. Find out I may get step siblings. Oh my god, congratulations. I mean, I hope it's a good thing. I don't know, maybe you might consider that a bad thing, but I hope it's a good, it's all on the up and up. I don't think I would ever complain from having a bigger family. That was no damage, really? Like how he just watched me run up behind him. Alright, how do you get down there? Like, this is, it's elevated too. Like, I don't know how to climb down there. Like, is this one of those things? I wish I had the parachute, man. Here. I mean, at any point we could just marathon this. What would you think if Black Flag Resynced ended with Hatham closing Edward's diary? I think it would tie together these games a lot better. Because what happens is that this game basically comes across as very disconnected from everything else. Well, it just feels weird. It feels weird that you have the end of the trilogy before you have the beginning. So I wouldn't hate it. I think it would be kind of okay. I would be like a little bit more lenient towards the America games. And like, I want to like the America games, you know? I want to like a game that, you know, features the founding of America. That's like kind of cool. This could have been its own mini-series, but Ubisoft will fumble this nonstop. But I think that Hatham, foreshadowing Hatham's betrayal would be like really good. Oh, it's up there. Great. By the way, welcome Blitzenbohr. Welcome to the stream. Somehow, against all odds, I am the biggest Assassin's Creed fan I know. I think at this point I've done a playthrough on every single game except for the Chronicles. Every single major release, and I think every DLC? They didn't really have a lot of story DLC for the Ezio games, did they? I don't think so. And then the DLC... Okay, well, the Revelations DLC was block puzzles, so I definitely didn't do that. I asked if I'm okay with it. I'm not the one getting married. Yeah, I can understand that. I know that it might be someone else's wedding and someone else's everything, but, like, your feelings are still important. I could kind of understand it's, like, a weird shift in your life. I mean, who knows? Maybe it won't be. Maybe you won't even notice. I don't know. I don't know the dynamic, obviously. A what skin hat? Yes, I know. I know. That's the joke. Hello, Mr. Patriot. I am a patriot. Just like you. Hatham made AC3 for me, and the Forsaken book makes him better. I would say he's my favorite video game character ever. That's an interesting choice, but I actually think that Hatham is a more interesting protagonist. And basically, in this game, which is the conclusion of the whole plotline for the Americas, it's kind of like, oh, well, you like Hatham, why would he become a Templar? You know, the way they play the first 3 sequences of this game, I feel has better writing than the entirety of the rest of this game, from what I remember. The way that they play the first 3 sequences is basically like the most insane, like, the achievement is literally called, how do you like them apples? You know? They're well aware that they're basically playing you for a fool. And you might think Hatham's maybe a little bit... I don't want to fight a bear. Hatham's a little bit rough around the edges and he's a little bit of an asshole. But maybe you're just thinking he's just rough. Like he's just kind of a no-nonsense kind of dude. Nope, he's a Templar. And I find that very intriguing. I feel like Connor, if you just do the main story, Connor's just not really a great protagonist at all. I'm gonna get chased. Yo, there's like 10 bears over here. What the hell just happened? This game is fucked up, dude. This game is really fucked up. Did I do the DLCs for this game? No, I did the first two, and then I was like, I don't even like this game, and I don't really care how it ends. So I will do the Tyranny of King Washington. I do not know if I will finish it. What? The assassins kind of suck as an org. I mean, they don't, depending where you are. So, like, if you play Shadows, there's no Assassin's Order, basically. It's just Naoe and Yasuke making their own Temu discount bootleg non-existent version. The Ezio ran this shit with a tight, you know, he ran this ship tight. It was great. That's why, you know, even... Hold on. Can I kill one of these? No. Even, Thank you, Blitzenbohr, for the subscription. If I didn't put Accio, it would be a jump scare. Thank you for the subscription. Much appreciated. We're always one step closer to the grand goal. What's the grand goal? Always up. If you're interested, I've done playthroughs. I'm apparently under attack. I didn't even know you were there. I've done playthroughs on basically every single other Assassin's Creed game if you're interested.
Yeah, man.
So, feel free. Check it out. It's on the channel, playlists, etc. But yeah, when you come to the Americas, you find out that everything was awful and the assassins were just terrible people to everybody involved. I mean, like, obviously Rogue writes them really uncharitably, but, you know, if we take it at its face, not everyone in the Templars is as bad as Charles Lee. Charles Lee just comes out and is just a flat-out racist. Right? Shay is actually like, I want to work for the people, and you guys are doing really stupid stuff, messing with powers you don't know. Rogue, I guess you could argue, is like really uncharitable. It tries to portray gray in the world, while basically making it the most black and white, just in the opposite way. And I don't know, like, I don't hate it for doing it. It just doesn't really do it in the best way. But I don't think it's in the worst way, and I feel really bad for Rogue because the game genuinely got fucked over in development, and Unity just ends up being this incomplete game. And it's just really awful. And I wish that that wasn't the case, but, well, you know, it is what it is. So, I'm going to flat out tell you that on July 9th, I will be playing Resynced. We will be replaying Black Flag before then. So hopefully I'll finish this game by the end of this month. And then in May, I will try to play through, what's the game called? In May, I will try to play through 4, the original Assassin's Creed 4. Now, which version I'll play through, I don't really know. Why am I in open conflict? Dude, what the fuck? They really just hate you in this game. What? I think you have to quick shoot them, honestly. Thank you. Kill the dog. Very nice. Oh, no, I wanted to loot, but whatever. Honestly, what Black Flag is getting is what this game should have gotten. This game should have gotten a from-the-ground-up remake on the Odyssey engine, but it is what it is. At this point, it's just coping that this game will never have, like, a really good version. It'll always just be this glitchy, like, soft into the franchise before they decided to, like, soft reboot it. Okay. We have a courier mission. They went from Hermetic Warrior Priest to Lib College Kids on the Run. I don't know. I feel like that's uncharitable. I don't think you've seen a lot of Assassin's Creed games, then. I'm going to be honest. And I'm the first person to hate the writing they do for this series. But I feel like Origins is like a really good story. The problem is I feel like Origins isn't fully complete. Like, it's got more content than, like, most other Assassin's Creed games at the time put together. I think it is literally the biggest at the time. I just think they tried to shoehorn in a lot of Aya missions because they wanted it to be dual protagonist like Syndicate. So you end up with these weird Aya segments that just really don't fit in the game. when they probably should have just made a sequel with Aya. And they did not. You did? You watched every Assassin's Creed playthrough I did? When I first played AC3, I didn't like Connor as a character, but the more I replayed, the more I started to understand. I actually agree with that. When I first played this game, I did not really like Connor. It wasn't so much for the intro sequences. I just feel like it was a very weak opening. Like, you either really like the slow opening and the big reveal, or you don't. And I feel like at the time, it was a lot of things. Some of it was just the game being weird and awkward, and some of it was just, you know, it wasn't a fantastic story. So I can kind of see both ways. I just think they tried something and it just didn't really work out that well. I watched you play the trilogy and the weird one where the dude is stuck in the Matrix. Well, right, but did you watch Origins, Odyssey, Valhalla, Unity, Syndicate? Because I played those, and those I wouldn't say are like that. There's a lot of really good portions to Assassin's Creed as well. But that's the problem, is like, you know... Origins was a long time ago, though. Like, that was a 2017, 2018 playthrough. Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I have to be the biggest stan of Valhalla because gameplay-wise, it's boring as shit compared to Odyssey. But story-wise, it's abso-fucking-lutely bonkers, the stuff that they put in. And realistically, and I know that this sounds weird, we need to find cougars. I know this sounds weird, but they probably should have hard explained a lot more of the story. There's a scene where Eivor is having a dream, and he's visiting his Isu self, talking with some red-haired Jotnar, I don't know what they're called. In reality, that's actually Zeus talking to Minerva. And we don't know that unless you actually, like, understand that. You have to know that all the other sequences and visions you're seeing in Valhalla, when you do the two different, like, futuristic and, what is it, like the fantasy areas, they're just Eivor interpreting it that way. He's actually looking into his past life. That plotline was so fucking good. It was one of the best ones in the series, by far. And the problem is that you have to play Valhalla. You have to get like 20 hours into this fucking game to get to the juicy bits. Ah! Who thought this was good, dude? Why would they do this to their own series, man? It's so fucking wild. Oh my god, I'm so torn up because they do so much interesting bullshit and then they just casually toss it away, bro. Where are the cougars? Place bait or approach the cougar through the trees and shoot it with your bow. No, I need to know where they are. Where's all the cougars? No, Valhalla is 100% a bloated game. That is actually the most fair take I've ever seen someone give of it. It is a fantastic story. It is probably the best story in the series. The problem is the game is completely over-bloated. Most Assassin's Creed games, I feel like, are too short. Rogue is, by definition, too short. Some of the Ezio games are too short. Right? And, you know, you could forgive some of it, right? You know, it was kind of early, you know, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But Valhalla is way too long, and the gameplay is way too boring. You go from the action-oriented gameplay of Odyssey to this, like, cheap Temu discount From Software style, For Honor style gameplay, and I just think it's such a kneecap to the game to be like that, when it really does not need to be that way. And that's why I really think is the biggest problem with Valhalla, is trying to convince people to even try it is like trying to squeeze blood from a stone, which funnily enough is the name of a mission in that game. It's basically impossible. You're never going to get someone to try it because they have to sit down and basically play some boring shit. You know, they have to play through a lot of really slow missions, and like each area is cool. And don't get it twisted, during those early COVID days, I initially hated Valhalla. And by the end of the playthrough, I loved Valhalla. It was one of my favorite playthroughs, like, in terms of a game growing on me. It grew on me so fucking much. And like I would wake up and every day I would be like, oh shit, guess what? I get to play more Valhalla. And it would be like this cool thing. It would be like, yo, I get to play more of this game I'm actually enjoying. I would clear out the entire area and then do the story. And that's how the playthrough is organized. It's organized so well. I genuinely miss playing Valhalla. Valhalla was a really bright point in a very dark part of my life. And I really like it. I really miss it sometimes. Like, it is one of those games I will never play again for the first time. And like every time I play it after this is going to be me remembering all the big beats. Maybe there'll be a couple things you recognize because you know how it ends. But I'll never get to play it again for the first time, and that makes me a little sad. It's very fun. And trust me, I don't care about Vikings. That was not a concern of mine, was Vikings. I did not give a shit about Vikings originally. But you want to know what I did care about? See if I can run up on this thing. Damn, okay, I could add it. Do I care enough? Damn, there's a lot of raccoons here. Okay, whatever. Sadly, I'll never play it again for the first time. You could play it with a weapon, not shields. That is true. So what I did, since Blitzenbor, I know you're new here. What I did for the entire Valhalla playthrough was I used double shields. The entire game. Because what I found out is why use heavy attacks? Just fucking spam light attacks. They take no stamina. And so that's what I did the whole game. Now, I had fun. So, you know, this guy's a hater. I had fun, though. Let's just scatter some bait, see what happens. I'm gonna have to buy more bait. I don't think bait works like this, by the way. Dude, where do we find all those cougars? I wish I had actually memorized it. Oh, it did work. Wow. Yeah, I could do an actual playthrough on it, but where's the fun in that? It's not the same. Now that I'm actually like roaming around the frontier, this is actually like kind of nice. I actually really enjoy this open world. This is actually a really nice open world for a variety of reasons. All right, maybe I'll just Google it in the interest of time. AC3 Cougars. This is gonna give me a crazy search result, isn't it? Go to Diamond Basin. Where the hell is Diamond Basin? Really? Oh, yeah. Wasn't there a bunch of, like, cougars over here? Dude, if I have to fast travel back there one more goddamn time, dude. In a Lola there a lot? Narg, stop gooning. I'm trying to run a stream. You're gonna scare away any viewers. Narg is destroying my ability to run a YouTube channel. It's all his fault. It's not because I'm not playing the hottest new games live so people can interact and come see them. It's because of Narg, 100%. Is it really inside of here? Yes, it is. Oh no, this is a tavern. I thought that was a chest. Okay, never mind. Peg leg trinket. You Nargoon Banner. The hills have cougars after the young braves. Okay, so we just have to go north. And then we will do sequence 6 today, don't worry. I just want to get this done since we're pretty much almost finished with it. If I remember, it was like near the rocks, right? The commander clones are so cool. Dude, clones are excellent, man. Clones are some of the... You know, for all the prequels hate, you have to admit that, like, some of the best Star Wars stuff has come from the Clone Wars, Revenge of the Sith, Order 66. It's all come from that. Like, one of my friends, she's a huge Star Wars fan. She's a huge Phantom Menace fan. She's also not very into the, like, the lore and the happenings of, you know, the Star Wars fan base a little bit. And even she was like, people didn't like episode 1, and I had to be the bearer of bad news, because for us, that was like the start of a lot of stuff. Okay. I think we need to go left. That's a beaver.
Yeah, man.
Unfortunately, you cannot hunt frogs.
Yeah, man.
Alright, show me where the cougars are. Tell me. No one cares about beavers, dude. I want to know where the cougars are. How did I run into 10 of them and now I can't find any of them? My luck is so bad. Here. A deer. Alright. Allegedly on this map, I've gone way too far. There's apparently a spot up here where I could find them. Allegedly. I have no idea, dude. I'm gonna start playing this game like 5 times a week, by the way. Just in case anyone's wondering. So, if you like Assassin's Creed 3, you're in luck. I'm gonna start playing this game as the main game. I'm stuck. I'm literally stuck. Thank you. That's a deer. Now's the one time I want to be attacked, and I'm not going to be. Like, imagine saying that in a game with, like, deadly monsters. Now's the one time I wish they would show up and try to kill me. Apparently they're all over Black Creek, so we could also try here. Like, I am trying to get mauled by a cougar, and the game will not spawn any. Or else you're gonna build a ship filled with jugged hair and make fat stacks. I don't know. Could you do that? I think... I'm kind of remembering Kenway's fleet, right? Didn't you have to, like, do it from your office or something, and you could tell the ships to go out and find loot? and like trade. It was like a trading sim, right? Maybe I didn't do a ton of it, to be fair. Maybe I was like, I'm not doing all this. I mean, who knows? Again, we're talking about a playthrough I did 13 years ago when the game in question was new. So, I mean, can you blame me? I don't remember everything I did in a playthrough that happened many, many, many years ago. Obviously, the fuck you can't. Clown. In fact, speaking of that, they were going to set an Assassin's Creed during the Civil War, but they decided not to. On one hand, I'm kind of sad because there's a lot of room for nuance in American history there, but on the other hand, it's Ubisoft in the big 2020s. I don't think they could write a good and fair story. Cougar? No. This is basically a Narc stream at this point. It's just some one dude walking around the wilderness yelling about cougars. Just, I actually want the cat. The cat, he wants something else. What is that? Is that a fox? What the fuck is that? What the hell is this? A fox? They have foxes in this game? He can't even type. He's so fucked up. Do you see that shit? Dude is so cooked he can't even type. Dude, I am so screwed. I should have killed 20 of these things. This is all my fault. We might just do the story. Did a cougar scratch this scratching post? Huh, yeah, it's wood. Identifying wood. It's wood. An elk. I don't need an elk, I need a cougar. Okay. Trying to beat General Grievous. What are you on, episode 3? General Grievous doesn't even show up until episode 3, man. Isn't that so wild? Like, every single new Star Wars prequel, they had another villain. I used to think that was the most wild shit. I don't know what the Cleveland team mascot people are, so I'm not answering that. This is Narg trying to debate me into more racist bullshit. Alright, very nice. I would bet you did not, because it said fleet removed from the game time to... remove fleet from game time to system time? What the fuck does that mean? Well, I didn't play it on the Xbox, so you're correct about that. I didn't play it on the Xbox. I played Assassin's Creed 4 on the PS3. That was actually, like, kind of my shift. I just didn't play it on the Xbox originally at all. Isn't that fun? Dude, I'm trying to stab you. Could you not?
Yeah, man.
We're never gonna need elk, but we're never gonna get cougar, and that's all that matters. Did you know that there were hares here? Wait, what the hell is this? It's an aggressive animal. Okay, they might be up top here. Hold on. No, it disappeared. Fuck. Why, dude? Come back. Come back. Come back. Oh, it's the bobcat. What the fuck? Are you serious? Well, that's a bobcat. That's not a cougar, sadly. Unique bobcat tracks. All right, well that. Oh! Yo, I yanked it, dude. I yanked it. I made it do a space jump. Oh, that was funny. Sadly, no. This is just bobcat territory. That was funny. You did not need to play it for 10 in-game hours for fleet. Now if 10 real time, not game. So basically you set it up and you leave, is what you're telling me. Like that's pretty much how that works. You set it up, you leave, you come back in 10 real life hours. Really? Sir, I'm hunting. Thank you. Can you not shoot me? Okay. I'll be honest, we'll come back to this, because this is going really well, clearly. The only thing that sucks is that there's no teleport up here. So every time we want to come out here, we're going to have to run. Yeah, so it was real time. I mean, whatever. It's not a huge deal. I probably didn't... I don't remember it, probably because I didn't need to do it to beat the game. And remember, Black Flag at the time was my longest playthrough. I played that shit for, I want to say, like 20-some hours, 30-some hours. Before modern-day Assassin's Creed come along with, like, 90-hour games at the minimum. Black Flag was there early on, setting new limits, and I think it wasn't until Lightning Returns where it was beaten as the longest playthrough. Lightning Returns, I think, beat out Black Flag by a margin. Okay. Unlike Avatar, there's no such thing as overhunting, so... So yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Viv. I don't know if you were here earlier, but what I said was that I was going to play Resident Evil this summer. And I'm also going to play, it's looking like the Assassin's Creed series again. I'll play it on Xbox after this game. It's a little bit too late for this game, and also I already own this game, so... I mean, I guess I should probably own this physically, since they did have a physical re-release for it, but yeah. Didn't one of these games desync you if you hunted too much? I don't know, but it's not this game. I have been stabbing stuff all fucking day, and all last stream, and not a single time has it told me you're gonna desync if you hunt too much. It's not this game. Ironic, isn't it? Trying not to aggro them, but I don't know. Nothing I could do if they get pissed off. Oh shit, it's a cougar. Ow, what? Get off me! Is it a cougar or is it a bobcat? I like how they see me come under attack, and so they're gonna fucking shoot me. Like, what? Oh my god. This is really stupid. Where'd the other dudes go? They left. They literally ran away. There were 2 other dudes here and they left their friend to die.
Yeah, man.
Don't tell me this is a fucking hint for the thing I just killed. Please, please tell me it's something else. Oh my god. Well, it points out the nearest bobcat, but like, what the fuck, dude? I don't need bobcats now. I'm getting trolled. I'm doing the story. I'm getting fucking trolled right now. This game is absolutely wild. Boston. Time to get pissed off at something else completely unrelated. Not gonna lie, it's been a while since we did city gameplay. I like the scope of this game. For what it's worth, if Blazing Boar is still here, I like the scope of this game, how it feels really far out. Like, you could tell the cities are definitely meant to be big, but also confined. That's one of my favorite parts of this game. Whoops, sorry.
Sanctions and demonstrations won't suffice, Sam. We need to act, and I'm talking about more than a sternly worded letter.
Uh-oh.
Ah, Connor. Hello.
Finally.
What brings you to Boston?
You.
Would you excuse us, fellows? Thank you. That conversation was about to turn unpleasant. Now, what can I do for you?
I was hoping you could help me locate William Johnson.
Of course. I'm headed to a meeting with some men who should be able to help. Why don't you come along?
Damn! Oh my god, I was trying to get the almanac page. You actually have to stay right next to him, but we're close enough to still talk with him. Oh, it's such a video game thing.
Thank you. That conversation was about to turn unpleasant.
You lost your target. Dude, he's right there. He's 10 feet away. He's not like a small child. He's a grown man. Oh well.
Of course. I'm headed to a meeting with some men who should be able to help. Why don't you come along?
Wait, he goes this way anyway.
It's good to see the people.
What the fuck are they talking about? Is this game stupid?
Says the man who owns a slave.
Ooh, sorry? I practice what I preach, my friend. She's not a slave, but a freed woman. At least on paper. Men's minds are not so easily turned. It's a tragedy that for all our progress, still we cling to such barbarism.
The usual.
Against it.
We must focus first on defending our rights. When this is done, we'll have the luxury of addressing these other matters.
Eventually, in a century.
You speak as though your condition is equal to that of the slaves. It is not.
Tell that to my neighbor who is compelled to quarter British troops, or to my friend whose store was closed because he displeased the crown. The people here are no freer than Surrey.
You offer excuses instead of solutions.
And then they cut off their dialogue. Well, who did this, man?
It's my home, no matter what you thieves called taxmen say. If there comes in Parliament who want to take my property, you tell them to sail across the pond and take it themselves.
It's not open for discussion now. Open this door or these men will break it down.
Bollocks, we're coming in.
I trust the mounting evidence is proof enough, Connor.
Continue on. I shall meet you at our destination.
All your fishing needs. Is that all you have?
I have to stable notoriety too. How the hell do you do that when you're openly killing these dudes?
Could use some support. Is that all you have?
Okay, anyway. One of them, he died from nothing. Okay, that's weird. They always seem to do that. They kind of just fall over from nothing.
Justice for once. I dare the governor to send more.
You all right?
I'm fine. It's not my first dance. For all their teeth and claws, these little foxes, they fight like puppies. Thank you, my friend. I'd buy you an ale, but I'm expected somewhere else.
Alright, see ya. Dude, Sam Adams rockets away. Look how far away he is now. I'm also going to let you know we're going to play this again on Saturday. So tomorrow we're going to play Dark Souls, and then Saturday we'll play this, and then Sunday is Dax Day. We'll see what happens. Dax might be tired. Dax might want to do some Final Fantasy prog. It's up to him. Again, I might stream before that. We'll see. I have no idea. When are we going to get a VIF day? Every day is a VIF and Narg day. What? Every day is an Ash day as well.
Connor, I'd like you to meet some like-minded friends. The owner of this fine establishment, William Molyneux, and the manager and chef of his newest venture, Stéphane Chaffeau.
Hey, it's the guy I just rescued.
Connor and I just had a ball with some red goats enforcing some taxmen outside my home.
The collectors grow bolder and more forceful. Something we must address, Samuel.
Then let us raise a banner. Something to let the people know that they are not alone. The docks are an angry place of late. Protesters picketing the latest shipments of British tea. The eyes of the city are upon that stage.
A Bostonian without his tea is a dangerous beast.
William Johnson is smuggling the tea off the ships. One of his men tried to sell me this. A sample of what I refused. But it's from those ships. No mistaking the stamp. He's charging a king's ransom. Must be he's making a mint off those who buy it.
Where is he now?
I've never met the man.
May I ask why you seek him, Connor?
He intends to purchase the land upon which my village stands, without the consent of my people.
Damn, that's pretty bad.
Revenue from his little smuggling endeavor is financing the acquisition. A tax enforced on tea grants a boon to smugglers. I'll wager the same men who levy the taxes are selling the tea. A stage requires a spectacle, and I may know the play.
Yeah, whatever you're saying, dude.
Connor, head back to the docks and see to the destruction.
Yes. We're building towards it. Everyone's favorite, the tea party. Oops.
Pardon me.
Come on, mate.
Hey, look. Is that it? What do we do with this? It's just an icon, okay. Oops, I did not mean to throw. Hey, they said I didn't have to stay below notoriety level 2 anymore, so I'm not going to. Which means, of course, I'm gonna have to kill everybody on this street, by the way. Oh, from off screen, dude. Trying to kill this guy and they keep coming from off screen. Thank you. Good lord. They really will send just a bunch of dudes non-stop. It's just like a straight conga line of dudes endlessly. What? Get the fuck off me, dude. Okay. There you go. We're done with taxation. Oh, which means actually I'm already on level 3. Dude, you build notoriety so fast in this game. What? What? What the fuck is going on? Well, good thing I just killed the guy I needed. That was excellent. You can't even tell that they're about to shoot you. It's kind of bullshit, actually. Like, how the actual hell can you tell if they're gonna shoot you if they're off camera? What? Okay, I guess he saw me. I can't get out now. Bugging peak. Let's kill this guy. Like, I don't mind the shooting. What they're supposed to do is spin the camera so you could tell. And they shoot through objects, by the way, which is also bullshit in and of itself. Okay. I have to lower my notoriety. Oh, damn, this is one of those auto runs. Oops. That's not what I wanted. Whoops. What? I cannot do anything about that at all. You just insta-kill him. Dude, the combat in this game is so freaky. It kind of makes, like, no sense. So, like... I mean... Is there a better example of that? I have to bribe. I have to be anonymous. Oh, shit. I can't take a civilian! Great, now the guy ran away because they shot at him. Dude, I'm so cooked. We're never going to exit anything, man. Thank you. This reminds me a lot of OGAC, yeah, where you can never ever accomplish anything because they're always looking for you. Like, I can't even get over here to bribe the guy because they're immediately going to aggro to me. It's actually impossible. So you kind of just end up in combat infinitely. Thank you. No, he's an elite. Can't do that. I tried to grab him, but they also missed, so that's fine. You can't disarm him, what? I cannot grab him. What are they doing? Oh, they drop bombs? Bro, I cannot get up. Can you not insta-kill this guy? No, you can. Which makes it really weird that they wouldn't let me do that before. Okay. What is this? What is going on? I think these dudes glitched out. Do you see this? Obviously, like, what the fuck is going on in this game? I don't know. I guess you just have to be close enough. I have no idea how to dodge that. There's no roll. There's no option to roll for that. Either that or rope dart. And fucking death. Here. Can I bribe you now? Thank you. We only had to kill an entire street's worth of people to progress, dude. This game is so absurd. Intercept smugglers and destroy their merchandise. 3 of 3. Yep, they're after me in real life too. How'd you know? Alright, idiots. Oh, here we go. Look at this wise guy. Get the fuck in here, dude. Thanks. This game is... Actually playing this is truly a wild trip. What did I do in Haiti? I never went, thankfully. I don't know if you saw, but in the news today, some 15-year-old asked some 14-year-old... No, some 14-year-old asked a 15-year-old girl for her number. And so when she told him no, he responded by suplexing her, basically, and then stomping on her head while his friends basically told him, yeah, this is lit. Yeah, awesome. Yeah, keep going. And they all recorded it, of course, because it's World Star. We're just living the World Star era, dude. That's all. Oh, I've never seen that. So naturally, they proceeded to blame Trump and Andrew Tate. Oh, there's a fort here? Okay, there's only 7 forts in the game, I guess. Okay. Fort Hill. You can't dive in this game, right? Oh. Dude, that was actually what someone posted in the thread. They were like, you know, the stuff that you guys complain about now was just NWA and Biggie Smalls. Yeah, all this stuff didn't exist before 2020, dude. You know, even when I was in school, kids did this. They just didn't do it at the schools I went to. Because I went to, like, a lot of very upper echelon and white schools. They just didn't do that. You just didn't do it. If your parents paid for you to be in a school, you just didn't do this shit. Like, that's pretty much it. You just didn't do it. I mean, I don't know. I know I'm repeating myself, but that's just the mentality. You kind of just wanted to go home. You also kind of just respected people enough to not do that. I mean, it's the same generation that thinks riding on top of fucking subway cars is a good idea. And then when you suggest that they should know better at their age, people get mad at you. Like, you're just an idiot until you turn 18. and then you're just completely smart and totally awesome and totally cool. It makes actual negative sense, but that will never stop someone from actually saying it. It's so wild to me, like legitimately. Yeah, that's what I was taught. I was taught you don't hit anyone unless it's self-defense. Too hard. Like, instead of just accepting the L and being like, oh, well, I asked her out, it is what it is, and, like, you know, obviously you feel a little awkward or whatever. You know, like, you wanna know what I wasn't taught to do? To suplex her after she rejects me. That's what I wasn't taught to do. So naturally, we'll all get blamed for it, of course. Here. I was supposed to shoot these. I don't care about that optional objective. Look for missions with this to free districts and gain assassin recruits. Oh my god! Okay, very nice. Curb stomping someone's an easy way to catch attempted murder. I think they only gave him assault in the second degree. It's complete bullshit. Imagine that. You curb stomp someone, you suplex them, you know, they're down, you hit them, and they give you assault in the second degree. Only assault in the second degree. Like, what? Yeah, that's New York. Yeah, he knows all the prompts for an RE4 melee. You're such an asshole. Yeah, dude, who the fuck suplexes? So of course they have it all on video. You think that any of this shit happens and no one's not running to post it on WorldStar or some shit? It's ridiculous. But like the bigger issue is like fatherless behavior. Like, what the fuck? It is just fatherless behavior, for lack of a better way of putting it. Gen Z and Gen Alpha are just so nihilistic, man, because they don't really have anything to lose. There you go.
I'm not one for sailing, but I know it's out there. Some
So they just don't care.
Others just a sea monster. They say it's 50 feet long if it's an inch, and it rolls ships for sport. You won't find me on the high seas searching for the beast. That's a guarantee I can give you. But it's a riddle that needs solved.
Okay. Listen to conversations around town. Oh, Lord. They make you do everything. Every side mission. It's more like Uptown, but whatever. I'll tell you right now, no white dude would have only gotten assault in the second degree for doing that. But then again, you also never see white people do that shit in New York. You basically can just know what happened without even reading the article at this point. When you're ready, you don't need to read the article.
Honorable gentlemen claim it is not so much the amount. 3 pence a pound.
Cannot believe I had to run all the way back here. It's not the worst thing in the world, I suppose. Okay.
Stefan, what is wrong? Where's Sam Adams?
Who cares? I've been robbed. Oh, ils vont me le payer, ces scélérats de merde.
Where are
Okay.
you going?
To get back what's rightfully mine.
Perform low-profile assassination. Oh, my lord. Look at this fucking objective list. And they keep showing Fort Hill, and I'm not doing Fort Hill. I don't know why they keep showing that. It's like stuck on the chart. I'm not doing it.
Oh, regardez! Some pathetic red I will match your face to your jacket, Capule!
Hit him into the thing. Whatever. Can you not provoke a billion fights, please?
Ces coquins me prennent mon père au Canada et voilà qu'ils me ravissent ma propriété ici. Il suffit.
Can't believe they asked for a covert operation in an AC game. Yeah, what bullshit.
We are not English. We are not the king's men. We are free.
I'm failing this objective 100%.
They are not our master.
Or maybe not.
It's our city. Let's show them who owns it. It's time to fight.
Stefan, please. Stop and listen to me.
I've listened for long enough. They come into my home and take my things. I will get my revenge. The man responsible for this will pay. His friends will pay. Voilà trop longtemps que je subis ces affaires.
Dude, can they... I've been a nice man for too long. They will know my fury. I like how they translate it afterwards and give no time for the subtitle to stay up.
You looking for a fight, Englishman? I'll give you...
Whatever. I kind of line-of-sighted the second guy with the first guy. How do you perform? Where can you perform the low-profile assassinations?
Hey, Redcoat!
How is that only one? It was a double assassinate. Doesn't even make sense. Ah! It literally doesn't make sense. I can't see. There you go. Bro, now why did he get mad at me?
There is a way to fight injustice, but this is not it.
Who cares? He took that much... whatever. No, but that's the problem. They have conflicting optional objectives. He has to provoke the... You just have to know what to do, man. And then you could stick the gun in midair like that. Nice.
Destroyed? You stupid mongrel. I suppose you want me to tell Johnson his tea just spontaneously combusted. Nonsense. Someone's responsible for this, and you will find out who. And if you can't, I'll gut you and find a smarter mongrel who can.
What do we do? Create a window.
Hold on, I want to open the recruit wheel. Yeah, all he has is assassinate. Log onto a target and press L1. Okay, there you go. So this is the most bootleg iteration of this, by the way. None of these dudes are assassins. It's just some guy helping you.
What the hell are you?
It's so stupid. He just walks up with a meat cleaver in broad daylight.
Why? You have no right to rob people blind. By decree of the British Parliament or not. British Parliament? I worked for William Johnson.
Johnson? End his suffering cleanly.
Please.
I'm already dying, help! Ridiculous.
The people seem to have an ear for you. What are the things you lost?
The people listen to me only because I spoke the truth loud enough, which is worth 1,000 times the content of my footlocker. The English, they can keep my teams.
You did well tonight.
We
I sent
did?
you an ale when you first helped me. In place of drink, I offer you my allegiance. For what it's worth.
Your aid is welcome, and I am grateful. Now, I need to find Sam Adams.
Yeah, this is the only guy I recruited, I think. In the actual playthrough, I don't think a Hessian, that's what it is. The Hessians. We failed one? No, we didn't. We got it. The assassination ability sends a recruit to assassinate your target. Very nice. Look for missions with that icon to free districts and gain assassin recruits. What is this? Oh, Boston Brawlers? Okay, we could do that. Okay, so if you hold it, we could do riots. Quebec, New Hampshire, Massachusetts, Rhode Island, Connecticut, New York, Pennsylvania, and we go all the way south. It's like we could start at Quebec. %77% success rate. I don't think they die in this game, though. I don't think they can die. I'm pretty sure because they're named, you can't lose them. It'll be really funny when that's not true in about 2 minutes, and you can't get him back because he's a unique. Oh, Lord. This reminds me of how good the plot of the movie was. And, like, how it would have been 1,000 times better as a game. And we'll just never have that.
Think you're meaner than goose grease, do you? I'm organising an attorney for lads like you. But it's not open to just anyone. Got to prove yourself first. Here's a list of names. Beat each of these brutes and you'll get your spot. Then we'll see how tough you really are.
Okay. Find Peter Bunyan on the frontier and challenge him to a fight. Dude, I'm not doing Fort Hill. They don't understand. I'm not doing it. There you go. Liberation missions. We'll do this, and then obviously there's like a whole stream's worth of Boston shit that we could do. I'd like to mop up the frontier, but I don't know where to find cougars. I went to like 3 different areas and could not find them. That would be something I would like to do, is just like get the frontier done and dusted. So I'm thinking on Saturday we probably do like a pretty long stream. As opposed to like a late night stream like this, where we only really have 30 minutes left anyway. Ugh. And I mean, once we hit sequence 7 and get the smoke bombs, we'll start doing all the other challenges anyway, so. I mean, on the bright side, you know, if we have to, you know, play 4 from like mid-May into like June, I'm not against that. And like maybe we find a way to squeeze Liberation in, so that way we're not just, you know, playing 4 into 4. Wow, assignment failed. There was a 23% chance of it working, and it failed. Thanks. 23%, and we rolled it. Remember about the rapper dude I was talking about? David? Yeah, what about him? Before I begin this mission, I'll let him talk. Yeah, the court case is actually proceeding. Apparently he has a bunch of, like, hidden videos where he's talking about, like, how I'm not saying anything. Yeah, it turns out all that stuff is allegedly true. Yeah. Turns out he has tons of stuff he shouldn't have. Interviews of him not aging well. All this stuff, which is funny and sad, was just in plain sight the whole time. Like, none of it was hidden. None of it was, like, super secretive, right? His entire discography isn't just emo love music. It's quite literally a confession, right? He has illegal, illicit material on his devices. Like, everything about him is just fucked. Dude had the world in his hands, and he threw it away for stupid bullshit. People keep throwing around that the death penalty isn't off the table. I genuinely do not think California will execute him. It's not up to Gavin Newsom, allegedly, right? It's not up to the governor, but I don't think they're going to execute him. I think they're just going to give him life forever. How's this guy a corpse muse murderer for so long unabated? No one knew. Nobody knew. Cougar, go to the Indian village. The hills have a fixed spawn, the path you take to leave the first time. It's bold of you to assume that I know what's the path to leave the first time. South? Was it the south path or the north path? What way do you leave? I don't know. But he was unabated because no one knew. Like, he had this weird thing where, like, Celeste is on streams of his and whatnot. But, you know, that was weird, but people thought, you know, he's like a cool dude. He's pretty hip. He makes good music. No one thought that he would do this type of stuff. And now, you know, with knowing that, you know, listen, there's no way that an underage 14-year-old that you personally knew that was on your streams and content physically, in person, winds up deceased, dismembered, and skeletonized and decomposing inside of your car that you didn't report missing and was just left in a lot somewhere. There's no way that that happens and you don't know on some level. I think most reasonable people would come to the conclusion he knows something. All right, well, we'll look, but I don't know. I highly doubt it. So, you know, this is what gets the rumor mill wondering. I wonder what led up to it. Well, the base idea, without any, you know, obviously the trial hasn't really begun, right? But the base idea is that obviously she was underage and he was overage and he shouldn't have been involved with her at all, especially, let alone sexually. And basically, she might have told him, like, look, I'm going to tell the world about our relationship. And remember, like, this is an illegal relationship. So he probably could have killed her for that. A lot of climbing. Well, you say south, but I don't think there's climbing if we... Oh, wait, hold on. You want to... No, we already know that they were in an intimate relationship. That's part of the... That's part of the crimes. Think about it like this, right? They're investigating him as part of the statute of limitations not being up. They're investigating him for having this relationship, of which Celeste would have been the star witness. And then they're turning around and going to indict him for murdering their star witness in an investigation that they are at the same time indicting him for. They're really trying to nail this guy. I really don't know. I feel like P. Diddy had easier charges to be honest with you. I genuinely think this is either going to be the most open and shut case ever, or this is going to be like some insane O.J. Simpson style, well, you can't really prove I did it, it just all looks bad, but you can't prove I did anything, and then they're going to acquit him. I mean, it's going to be something. I think that there's going to be a lot of twists and turns in this, not even because it's like drama, but also just because I think there's a lot of like iffy things that could happen. If you remember, the O.J. Simpson shit started... And that was also California. Too far? Oh my god, dude. I'm never finding this shit, dude. No, that's not it. We have to climb up here? You could get up here? Remember, they more or less let OJ go because they were afraid that his indictment and subsequent conviction would probably lead to a new round of race riots. And at the time, California had just gotten over the 92 race riots, so I don't think they wanted to take that risk. I think a lot of that, and if you look at some of the reactions, like, pretty much everyone knows he's guilty, but a lot of black people were just happy that he got off. They were just happy that he didn't get convicted. They saw it as beating the system. They didn't care whether or not he actually killed that woman, his wife. They didn't care. I think it was his wife. Bro, stop running. Good lord. We're never finding more cougars, dude. Like, I have a map open, but, like, I don't... Waypoint. I don't know what waypoint is. It's the viewpoint? Well, you can't fast travel to viewpoints in this game. I appreciate it. We have to go around the other side then. I can't believe it's this hard to find them, and I was stumbling onto them non-fucking stop. This is so annoying. I mean, but yeah, the fucking David trial after months of silence is just progressing super fast. I mean, I honestly don't think it's going to go too well for him. But, I mean, never get too happy. People have slipped out. People thought P. Diddy was going to get, you know, convicted on all counts, and they barely got him on anything that mattered. So, never get too excited, never get too happy. You know, they had the fucking Johnny Somali shit. This guy only got 6 months. They're going to appeal it. I like how immediately I get mauled by a cougar, by the way. I'm assuming that's the fixed spawn. Yeah, around here, he says. Yeah, around here, as I get mauled. Around here, guys. I think I found the cougar, guys. I didn't even have to buy her a drink. Who doesn't love a good Christmas cake? Wonder what was around here. A cougar ate this carcass, and then they despawned the... No, they didn't. What the fuck? Look at this thing.
Yeah, man.
This would be so much better if you could fast travel to viewpoints. I don't know why that's not in this game. That is like... I think they allow that in 4. They don't allow that here. That is wild to me. Maybe that's new. Maybe that wasn't in the series at this point. I don't know. I've played so many future games. Maybe I just don't remember what it was like before certain games. That is also entirely possible. Maybe I just don't recall, don't remember. It's been too long. Well, we know now that we could just come up to this viewpoint and there's like 3 or 4 cougars and we don't have to do anything to find them. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. Wow, you could just fall right off. I'm not sure what you're about to confess, Narg. Please, for the love of God, let me end the stream before you make me have to delete something.
Yeah, man.
Alright. Anything else? Any other cougars? Where's all the cougars in the house? They're literally all up here. It's actually wild that that's how this is.
Yeah, man.
I learned it it killed you 5 times. Bro, it's a QTE. This is like one of the easiest QTE sessions I've ever seen in a game. I like how much blood. You can see it scratching the shit out of Connor, and then it just doesn't even matter. You take no damage. Alright, hopefully that's enough cougar parts, so I won't have to care about any more in the future. No, here's another one. I was able to get it first. Very nice.
Yeah, man.
Where's Kenna? Kenna is getting fucking destroyed right now. Because I'm going to make this game my mainstream game. I'm going to start playing this like 3 or 4 times a week. Kenna realistically should be played Tuesday afternoons. But what's actually ending up happening is I'm just getting tired and I just don't do it. That's realistically what should happen. That's where Kenna should be. It locked you into a QT and you fell off? That's so funny. Yeah, that happened to me last stream. For anyone who wasn't here, I don't know, maybe Narg wasn't here. Dude, last stream, I was in the middle of a cutscene and some guy just walked up and stabbed me to death and there was nothing I could have done to stop him. I was locked in a cutscene, so I couldn't do anything. Yeah, I mean, despite the bullshit, I'm actually enjoying this game. It's just very slow. It's got a lot of rough around the edges bullshit. It's very glitchy. It's just kind of a mess, but it's like a fun mess. And I'm definitely not bored like I was with Shadows. Like, there's always something we could do in this game. The problem is just like actually wanting to... Well, I'm trying to progress the story, so I don't know. Yeah, Narg, did you see that? Did you go back and watch last stream? I know you were watching your Dodgers game or whatever. I gotta clip that. I have a couple clips I need to clip, and I've just been lazy and I haven't done it. Start a riot? We're not gonna do that. You want me to pull it up right now? Because I marked it on the Twitch VOD viewer. Here, I'll pull it up. VODs. Hold on, so we don't have this like sound effect in the background. We'll back out. I have 2 highlights from last stream. Is there any game that's silent? No. No, nothing silent in this game. Unfortunately, it's gonna play the stupid background music. Ah, fuck it, whatever. Anyway, let me pull it up. Hold on, I got you. Spare scene. Highlighter on Twitch. Okay. There you go. This is the only reason I stream on Twitch, by the way. Their highlighter is god tier. It's so fucking good. Like, I can't get over how good the Twitch highlighter is. There you go. Look at this. This is the shit I have to put up with when I play this stupid video game. There's no counterplay to the rope dart, which is why it's my favorite weapon, dude. Pretty sure almost every enemy in the game, they cannot do anything to the rope dart. It's an instant pull. Maybe only bosses are immune. I don't... See, that's one of those things, I don't know how that passed any checks either. Okay. I'm in combat, somehow.
What happened?
They demanded we give our entire yield to the crown. Warren refused. They killed our animals, salted our earth.
You ever seen this shit? Yo! What the fuck? I'm gonna die in the cutscene! Yo, this game sucks. What the fuck? Are they for real, dude? Are they for fucking real? This game is fucking so bad. Wow. Yeah, you could still be aggroed in a cutscene. What are you talking about? Dude, who the fuck? I'm gonna have to kill all these dudes again. Who the fuck actually made this game? Because it wasn't Ubisoft. They definitely outsourced this. Are you fucking for real? Holy fuck, you're in a cutscene and you're dying in the cutscene. Like, what? There was no one on the minimap. Die. Now we're gonna have another 3-minute fight sequence. I forgot to unmute. That was fucking hilarious. Here, I'll clip it now, actually, so I don't forget. Because I'm not coming back, am I? There you go. So this is what I do. This is the only reason I use Twitch, by the way, 100%. All right, what do we name this? What do we name this clip? What do we name this clip? Because I'll highlight it right now, because I'm going to forget if I don't. You ever gone back to the homestead after getting the farmers? Not really. That would be something I would probably do on Saturday. You know what? Picking up the runaways? No. Cutscenes, dude. United Foreign... No. Cutscene death. There you go. I'm gonna be boring. Some assholes made this game. What's this? To suffer through this bullshit, man. When was the last time you saw yourself get killed in a cutscene like that? yo, it's fucking like 10... It's like 10 minutes later. I'm still pissed about it. And I wanna glaze this shit out of it because, like, you know, some of this stuff is relevant later in future games. And I think that's like my favorite part of Assassin's Creed is the big overarching story. God, do you have to suffer through this bullshit, man? When was the last time you saw yourself get killed in a cutscene like that? Even GTA on the fucking PS2 doesn't do that. So no, I don't know if there's a place to fall, so we're gonna literally climb out of the tree. No! No! This game sucks, dude. How the fuck do you climb down from the tree? I'm just killing every time I climb a tree, I'm just jumping off and dying. It's just faster. I don't care anymore. It's ridiculous. There you go. I like how you ragdoll in the Anvil engine. The Anvil engine has like some really disgusting ragdolling. Dude, are you looting fucking Superior the Pokemon? You are a very unique individual. Someone's gonna blame me someday for why you turned out weird. He watched his content years ago, guys. Obviously, that's why. That's what happened. God, I hate my life. The Tea Party.
Wants us to take the tea, pay the duties, and say thank you kindly to the king.
Oh, okay. Don't say decades of gallons. I hate that I can read English. I wish I was illiterate.
What signal?
This meeting can do nothing further to save the country.
That one.
Evening, gentlemen. Shall we be off?
No.
What's the matter?
I have spent today drawn from one bit of madness to another with nothing to show for it. Before I go any further, I would like to know exactly what it is you intend.
Of course. First, we make our way to...
What the hell? She phased through us.
Fetch the rest of our little group. Then it's on to Griffin's Wharf, where we board the ships and dump the tea. Simple as that.
Simple seems a bit charitable.
Cheer up, Connor. For tonight, we are all victors. The Sons of Liberty get to send a message to England, and you rob William Johnson of his financing. Your village will be saved. I've an idea. Why don't you lead the way?
Why don't you do it?
Any further trouble? Am I right?
Sure, dude. When you realize how much Connor is getting played here, this actually makes you feel kind of sad.
More guards. We need to turn the crowd's anger to our advantage.
Say the word, Connor, and I will make it so.
Okay. Oh yeah, can't we just tell him to start a riot? No. Okay. The Sons of Liberty. I'll just do it myself. Oh! I'll just do it myself. It's probably faster this way anyway. I don't need help. Oh shit. Push him off. Oh fuck. Oh no! Well, you can't swim. That actually worked to my benefit. Nice, good job. This game is so stupid. Oh, I got you. I like how they're all just skeet shooters. None of them can hit anything. Oop. Oop. Oh no, don't die! I fucking needed him there, and I could not grab him because I was already doing something. Can I kill him? What? Okay. If only you could use the rope dart to pull someone over to you, and then you could use the human shield, but sadly you cannot. Okay, can I kill this guy? No, clearly not. Okay. Alright, boys, dump that tea. Who the fuck drinks tea anyway? What kind of loser drinks tea? And then America became known for nothing but coffee, which is actually worse. What a shame.
We need to keep those bastards at bay while the tea is being dumped. Let me up. I'm yours to command.
Throw redcoats into the water. Perform musket air assassinations. Oh, dude, I hate you. What? Oh, they're over here. That's the only one that counted. Oh my god. I'm getting trolled by this game, man. He doesn't turn to face where you're throwing. So you have to... Fucking hell, dude. No, not drop. Pick it up. Throw, throw, throw. Thank you. There's no more tea over here? This is the most efficient tea party ever. Hold on. How do you throw in this game? Don't they have to... Okay, well, you guys are killing them too quickly. So thanks, I guess, for nothing. Okay, I need to get into combat. We need to throw them like this. Well, see, here's the problem. They're gonna attack him. This is like a Mario Party mission. Are you kidding me, man? How the hell are you supposed to do this? This is like obnoxious as hell. Oh my god, I wanted to get a fucking assassination. This is ridiculous. How... Why am I even doing these optional objectives? It's like the fastest way to torture yourself is to do any optional objectives on any fucking Assassin's Creed game. No, you can't even go on top of the ship to do it. What? That's the whole point. I'll get them while they run in. This game is a fucking joke half the time. I'm like either incredibly enjoying myself or pissed the fuck off playing it, and I don't know why. There's like no in between at all. I'm either incredibly annoyed or incredibly like, wow, I can't believe I didn't try this before. Man, maybe I was too harsh on this. Nope, I wasn't harsh enough. I'm an idiot. I should know better. How are you so, like, I can't even get into combat with these dudes because my teammates will kill them. Can I rope dart pull them? No, that doesn't count. Pulling them with the rope dart doesn't... Oh, forget. I'm passing the mission. I don't even give a shit anymore, dude. It's ridiculous. How are you supposed to get a musket air assassination? He hits his own teammate. Okay, that's one. For some reason, that didn't count either. Dude. No counter. Okay, and then he just runs away. Come on, hit me. Oh my god, what an asshole. No, it is not a directional throw either, by the way. No, go, he'll throw him every which way but into the fucking water, dude. Thank you. That's the first one. I've done so many. Oh my god. Please, throw them in the water. Throw them in the water. No, not you. I hate this. I can't. He's standing on me. He's an idiot. Okay, I need to... What the fuck? How do you air assassinate with the musket? That's not the musket. Dude, this game is so stupid. Oh my god, I'm gonna cry. This is ridiculous. How do you air assassinate with the fucking musket? Who the hell was gonna teach you how to do that? You really have to just be on a higher ledge and jump down, and I don't know how to get to a higher ledge fast enough. They won't stop coming. So I'll always be in combat. I got it. I didn't get it. No, I can't get it. This is the dumbest fucking mission I've ever done in my goddamn life. That takes the cake, and that's a lot of Assassin's Creed missions. Wow. No, I'll just push you off. So it has to be a back assassination with the musket. Think about that.
We saved the last one for you.
Oh my god. Aw, is this your precious tea, little baby? Aw, you want it? Oops.
Best we get out of here.
Oh, little baby. Alright, anyway. Wow, I fucking hate that mission. That was awful. The one place you would think you could go to get a free assassinate is out of bounds. So you probably do the assassination first, then you throw the tea, and then you get the knockoffs, because they're basically going to swarm you, and that's what you do for the finale. Oh, whoops, we're going this way. Ridiculous, man. It's always the weird kill objectives that suck the most, man. Good fucking death, dude. Well, I said we'll go and we'll finish sequence 6 tonight. We're not gonna stop until we do it. I think there's only one more mission anyway. Thank God. Wait, where the fuck is this? Oh, no, we're leaving. To the frontier. To Davenport. Okay. Who coded this? What do you mean? This is an Ubisoft game. This was Ubisoft's #1 game that year. It had to be like Montreal, right? It had to be their #1 studio. This was the biggest game they released in 2012, next to Ghost Recon Future Soldier and maybe like Far Cry 3. It's this game. This was their main game.
It is done.
Johnson is dead?
No. He retreated when we destroyed the T.
Only to hatch some new scheme, I'm sure. You should have killed him.
There was no need.
Time will tell if you speak the truth.
6 months later.
Why are you here? Has something happened?
William Johnson has returned with all the money required to buy our land. He meets with the elders as we speak. I have begged him to resist, but I fear he shall have his way unless you intervene.
How is this possible? We destroyed the T.
I told you, motherfucker.
You should have heeded my warning.
Please, you have to stop him.
Of course. Can you tell me where they're meeting?
Oh, damn. Okay. Yeah, we have homestead missions. We'll do that next time. We'll try to finish the frontier. It's going about as well as you would expect. You hyped up on hype for the Mando movie? Oh, right, there is none. I mean, I'm gonna go see it with Gundam Otaku and maybe another couple of my friends, so I don't know. We'll see. This Hell mission? Oh boy, I can't wait. That sounds fantastic. Yeah, like there's beating the mission, and then there's beating the mission with all optional objectives. It's not just play well, it's you have to know how to do the mission as well. Hostile negotiations.
Izzy not gonna daradi kanus de ne Johnsons yunja der rocksta. Wahiganzi what ne ganun haradum hagedum.
The got their hard at Guacanto.
Okay. Reach Johnson undetected. Ooh. If you don't use my path that took me through 5 bears, oh, that just sounds amazing. I know. Now, you know, this sucks because this is quite literally the best way to get to him. So they're actually gimping you for this, by the way. What? What? Oh my god. This game is ridiculous, dude. What? What? Okay. Yeah, the Mando movie. This doesn't hide you? Oh, it does. Does it? Does this not hide you? Like, am I missing something here? Why would they put this all this pond shit here and you can't hide in it? Can you dive anywhere in the pond or just here specifically? There you go. Oh, you get stunned when you come up for air? See, here's all this weird shit that you just have to know. Oh my fucking god, dude. This is all this weird shit that you have to know how the game plays with. You get stunned when you come up for air. Okay, well I wouldn't have stayed under that long. Silly me. I don't suppose we can't just walk this way and walk around them? Like, maybe we just don't swim across at all. Like, why would we do all that when we could just go this way? Why was this 20 times easier and 30 times faster? Okay, never mind. There are those that would betray or manipulate you. Yeah, like me.
How? By signing our lands over to you? Then we'll be as one in your debt forever?
Sir William may have a point. What hope have we against their black powder and iron?
Their spirits will guide us, as they always have.
Did they not guide us here?
Yes, that we might unmask the great betrayer.
This is a mistake. We should sign.
The fuck? How do we not climb this? There's a tree here I could probably... Yeah, here we go. There is no Mando movie? What are you talking about? It's literally coming out this year. It's coming out in a month. Oh, fuck. Man, they have a ton of dudes patrolling here. Mandalorian and Grogu. Which no one remembers his name anyway. It's just Baby Yoda. The normies got to him first. No one's ever going to remember his actual name. Mando! Poor Carl Weathers. Rest in peace, man. That was such a really good casting. Mando Season 1 is just like a stroke of pure genius. And then everything after it is just kind of like hit or miss. Okay.
Peace, peace. Have I not always been an advocate? Have I not always sought to protect you from harm?
If you wish to protect us, then give us arms, muskets and horses that we might defend ourselves.
War is not the answer.
We remember, Stanwix. We remember you moved the borders. Even today your men dig up the land, showing no regard for those who live upon it. Your words are honeyed, but false. We are not here to negotiate, nor to sell. We are here to tell you and yours to leave these lands.
So be it. I offered you an olive branch, and you knocked it from my hand.
Alright, kill them all.
Perhaps you'll respond better to the sword.
Are you threatening us?
Yes.
He's just so honest. There's such heroes here, man. Which, by the way, I'm now going to fail the undetected portion because they move during the cutscene. I didn't want to jump. Wow, somehow they didn't see me. I'm actually, like, stupefied. What? Oh my god, you have to limit Native American casualties? Whatever, dude. Oh, I had the wrong dude. Honestly, can I just reload the checkpoint? Because I didn't even know that they were going to shoot this fucking guy. I probably should just die. I don't even think you can reload the checkpoint, can you? Yeah, what the fuck? I wonder where this is going to put me. How do you get to him fast enough? Like, look at this. Look at these dudes. How the fuck are you supposed to get to him fast enough? I did it wrong again. No, I got a double takedown. Very nice. I thought you might send one of your assassins. Dude, I got a blade in the back of his head.
Oh, no. What have you done?
Ensured an end to your schemes. You sought to claim these lands for the Templars.
Aye, that we might protect them. Do you think that good King George lies awake at night, hoping that no harm comes to his native subjects? Or that the people of the city care one whit about them? Oh, sure. The colonists are happy to trade when they need food or shelter, or a bit of extra padding for their armies. But when the walls of the city constrict, when there's crops that need soil, when there's no more enemy to fight, we'll see how kind the people are then.
The colonists have no quarrel with the Iroquois.
Not yet.
Not yet. But they will. 'Tis the way of the world. In time, they'll turn. I could have stopped it. I could have saved you all.
You speak of salvation, but you were killing them.
Aye, because they would not listen. And so, it seems, neither will you.
I mean, the sad part is he's actually not totally wrong. Knowing what we know about with Shay, a lot of the Templars in the Americas are actually probably decent people just doing stupid bullshit. Because this absolutely does happen, and they absolutely do get run the fuck over. What the hell's happening? Oh, I'm hitting him. Oh! Alright, bye. No HUD. Thank you. Perform a swan dive to escape. Does that count? No. Into the water? Bruh. Where the fuck can you perform a swan dive to escape? Here? Yes. Hey, lit. That was easy. T is for Englishmen. I mean, the sad part is that's one of those moments where the story is actually really good, because, you know, later on you find out that William Johnson was completely correct. I mean, obviously executing them is not the right way, but he was completely right, and Connor was wrong here. In a manner of speaking, we're gonna Obi-Wan it a bit.
Dead, and with him, the Templar plot to steal the land of my people. But in ending this threat, I have revealed another. On his body was a letter addressed to John Pitcairn containing orders to root out and destroy Patriot weapons and supply. Should he succeed in this, the colonists will be unable to maintain their resistance, and the Templars will surely take control. So long as Pitcairn lives, the danger remains. I need to find him. He needs to die.
Pretty grim.
I thought it might bring clarity or instill a sense of accomplishment, but all I feel is regret.
Hold fast to that. Such sacrifices must never come lightly.
I had to do it. Not only for my people, but for all the others Johnson would have harmed.
It's a start. But to truly be free of Templar influence, all of them must be dealt with in turn. Even your father.
I know.
You speak the words, but do you believe them? Seems we've company.
How'd you beat me up here?
A request for aid from Paul Revere. Seems the Redcoats are up to something in Boston. Guess you made an impression on the Sons of Liberty.
They mistake me for one of their own. Please tell Mr. Revere he has my sympathies, but I cannot help at present.
You might wish to reconsider. John Pitcairn is mentioned by name.
Uh-oh. Yeah, I'm on board.
Revere's house in Boston. If you'd like, I can...
Animal spirit outfit? What? Alright, well, we have smoke bombs. Do we actually have smoke bombs? Yeah, it sucks. You can't craft when you're out and about, man. But at least now we have smoke bombs. We could do the other mission. I mean, how do we even craft? Don't we have to go to the accounting book? Here. No. Oh my god. How annoying. Top. I mean, I know it says crafting, but I don't think you can make anything for yourself, right? Oh no, here we go, bait. But do I need them to craft it for me? I guess I do. So I can't even do it anyway. I'm going into a shop. I'm going into a shop. I'm going into a shop, dude. Whatever. Why am I unable to assign hidden weapon or hidden blade? That's weird. I just wish you could craft normally, man. That shit sucks. In fact, we could go back to the frontier for what it's worth. We could just go... I think it's over here is the shop. They don't show you any of the smaller icons. You could definitely tell this is an early open world game. They have like none of the traditions of anything else that would, you know, become a major thing later on. Okay, well, we're gonna end here, folks. So we'll play this again on Saturday. Saturday we'll hopefully get like a good couple hours in, which will give us good progress. And obviously I'll be working on that. And we're gonna play this pretty much every day that we're not playing either Final Fantasy or something else. So that's fine by me. How do I just fill it up? There you go. And we will need smoke bombs so we could do that one quest. Alright. Okay, so I want to thank everyone who showed up. Thanks Warlord, thanks Narg, thanks Vif, thanks Ash, thanks Blazenbor, thanks everyone else who showed up. I will be back on Saturday with more Assassin's Creed. Tomorrow, I'm allegedly playing fucking Dark Souls, since it's Friday. So I'll probably be doing that. And yeah, I think that'll be good. I think we'll have a good amount of progress for other things as well. So, okay. Thank you all. I will see you all later. Have a good one.